This is going to be so great. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? I hope it's amazing, amazing day for you. My name is Cheryl Sutherland, and I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm the founder of PleaseNotes, which you may or may not have seen by clicking the link and seeing a couple of the other things on there. But essentially who I am is I'm all about the power of affirmations, all about the power of gratitude. And as a result, I've created this amazing brand called PleaseNotes. And the whole point of PleaseNotes is to have you really rediscover what you're passionate about, help you create a plan to make it happen, and then we support you with strategic tools and notes of positivity so that you can do the things that you really want to do in life. One of my favorites, of course, being this amazing journal that's guided. So today we're going to be talking about gratitude, and I'm really excited about it because I feel like there's been so much talk about gratitude, appreciation, what does that look like, self-care, and at the end of this conversation, I hope that you not only have a firm understanding of what gratitude is, what you want to do, and how you can kind of weave it in a little bit more in your life, but also, I don't know, to be able to really appreciate and have little moments of change in your life that makes things a little bit easier, a little bit more playful, a little bit more fun. So before we get started, of course, PleaseNotes is amazing, so yes, but we're also going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of this. I'm going to be giving away a pair of these. So this is my hustle kit, and it's basically an amazing toolkit of everything that you need to get started as an entrepreneur, or a wantrepreneur as I call it. If you're looking to have more leadership in your life, feel better about yourself, have better relationships, all that sort of goodness, it's in this box. So make sure that you stay tuned. And before we get started, I love hearing feedback from you guys about what it is you like, what is it you don't like, and I'm going to be asking some questions. So I feel like a great emoji to be the international sign of yes, I agree, is gonna be this, the Wakandan symbol. So if you want, you can totally test that out and send me a little bit of those. Like, I'd love to hear a yes from you guys. Okay, and then for the no, I'm actually gonna be doing the lovely shrugging emoji in whatever way that looks like. And then if you want to send messages of love, like, I will never say no, I will receive those. Yes, yes, I see you, I see you. So again, we're talking about gratitude, and part of 2190's gratitude challenge is gonna be, like, I would definitely jump into that, but gratitude is so important for your everyday life. So I have a quick question. Who here is looking to build a side hustle? You have a side hustle, or you're kind of thinking about, doing more than what you're doing right now. Okay, so I'm getting some yeses. So the talk that I'm going to be having, or the conversation we're going to be having today, is really about how gratitude helps you build a successful, sustainable business. Foundations of businesses are so important. However, I feel like one of the things we never really talk about is the mindset around it, and gratitude being one of those. So as a quick question before we get started is, who here has a gratitude practice already? Remember, this is a yes and this is a no. All right, well, it looks like a couple of you do, and you're actively practicing that. Yes, yes. So a really great way to start working on a gratitude practice, and also, why do you want to have a gratitude practice? I feel like Oprah has done a really great job of talking about, and Oprah's like one of my favorites. I want her to be my auntie and like adopt me, and like I could live in the house with Stedman. It's fine. But the thing with Oprah is she's really, really good, and she's been really, really known for focusing on the things that she wants. And I am a true believer of, when you focus on what you want, that grows, versus focusing on the things that you don't want. Hi. And when you focus on what you have in your life, whether it's, a great apartment or a not so great apartment, you've got a bed, Merry Christmas, congratulations. But in focusing on the things that you are appreciative for, you allow it to expand. So sitting down with saying stuff like, I really appreciate my job. I appreciate the fact that I have steady pay. I appreciate the fact that I can, pay for things that I really want to do, or go on vacation, or get to interact with clients, or help people in this particular way, is really going to support you in either staying in that role and making it better, or creating something new, whether it's a new job for yourself or a new position within that particular company. However, when you go in with the attitude of yes, I'm really appreciative for this, I'm really grateful for this, it really builds that out and allows it to be better, versus I hate this job, I can't wait for me to, I want to quit, I want to be done with this, this is holding me back from X, Y, and Z. And gratitude is so important, especially in those instances, because then when you focus on the things that you want, you attract more of it. Gotta love law of attraction. Hey. So I would invite you to start a gratitude practice if you don't have one already. Now, it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be really scary or anything like that. It can be very, very simple. So it could be simple things like you're in the shower and you're like, wow, I'm really grateful for the fact that I can wash myself. I'm really grateful for the fact that I've got hot water. I'm really grateful for this moment that I'm able to be here by myself and just to sit with me and my thoughts without any extra things to worry about. So that could be, again, 5 minutes a day. You're driving on your way to the car, on your way to work. I really love doing my gratitude practice after I work out, and always saying thank you. And I'm very appreciative for my body and allowing it to, and being thankful for the fact that I was able to work out, that I'm able to have hands, fists, feet, to do the things that I really want to do. And even though my body currently, I'm delicious, however, it's not currently where I want to be, I'm so grateful for the fact of this moment and being able to have the things that I have and do the things that I can do with my body. So gratitude, oh, so good. So bringing this back to business, because I know a plethora of you guys are entrepreneurs, stepping up into your leadership, just looking to do more or being more successful in life. For having a gratitude practice in business really solidifies focusing on the things that you really want again. So when you're looking at your business, being like, oh, I'm really grateful for the fact that I can do things that I want. I'm really grateful for the fact that this fulfills me, or I'm grateful for the fact that I get to play and be more entrepreneurial, or be a little bit more successful in a way that I want, or I'm really grateful for the fact that this business has really allowed me to have a little bit more freedom or express myself in a particular way. So I have another question. So if you're ready with your emojis, hey, for those that have a business or a side hustle or have been dabbling a little bit in that, when was the last time that you professed appreciation for your business? So if it's been recently, I would definitely do the Wakanda Forever. And if it hasn't been recently, if it hasn't been for a while, we're looking at this emoji here. All right, so it's a little bit of both. Okay, cool. So the reason why I ask is I actually ran into that the other day. I'm all like, okay, I'm focusing on appreciation, focusing on gratitude, and I started writing down in my journal all the things that I was grateful for. I was grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I have air conditioning. I'm grateful that my sheets are nice. And then of course I wrote out that I was grateful for my business. But I had never taken the time to say why I was grateful for my business. And I think if you're looking at something to get better, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a business transaction, focusing on, again, the things that you're really thankful for just amplifies it and makes it easier. So for so long, there's always been the struggle of, I have my business, I know it's amazing, I know my products are amazing, I know that I love who I am while I'm doing my business, however, I don't have the result that I want to get. And even, I did a Kickstarter last year, which was really great. However, that Kickstarter, my goal was 10,000. I ended up hitting 15,000, and this was me running the Kickstarter by myself. And I was still focused on what I missed out on. I was still focused on the fact that, hi Rosa, I was still focused on the fact that I wasn't as big and successful. Like I hadn't gotten to the end of where I wanted to be. And I think that if I had taken the time to really sit in it and be like, wow, I'm grateful for the fact that this business is doing as well as it has. Or I'm grateful for the fact that I even hit my goal with a Kickstarter, that I would have been able to like just really realize how amazing things are going for me. And when you realize how amazing things are going for you, it makes things so much easier. Like you're less stressed. There's so much less struggle. And when it came to my business, in the fact of focusing on what I love about it, I had to go through and write out stuff like, I'm so grateful for the fact that my business has allowed me to meet such amazing people. I'm so grateful for the fact that my business has allowed me to do stuff like this, to travel, and even who I am as a person has expanded so much. Like the things that I'm doing now, I would have never thought, even like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, that I could have done or been able to go through the trials and tribulations that I've gone through already to bring this business to life. And it's really made me into such a stronger, capable, grounded person. And I had never taken the time to say, I appreciate you for doing this for me. And I would invite you, again, when you have your own business, to do those sort of things. Or if there's anything that is kind of sticky, whether it's a relationship with a family member or significant other, a relationship with yourself and your body in the way that you feel every day. Even stuff like your work, of course, your spiritual practice. If there's something that that's sticky for you, or it's not moving the way that you want it to, sitting down and writing out all the things that you're appreciative as a result of it is really going to support you in making it be what it is that you really want it to be, or allowing it to grow into what it is that you want to be. Honestly, it's crazy. Like I could tell you the stories about the things that's fallen into place for me after I've been like taking a walk and being like, you know what? I really appreciate this and this. I really appreciate that, and that. And it's just like, oh, I get a call from, let's say for example, later on today, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live with the Les Brown. Like, how does that just happen? I don't know. Appreciation. Hey. So taking the time to practice these things is not only beneficial for you, your own stress management, and your business. You're also able to switch out of that whole fight or flight thing, like focusing on, oh, I got to pay this bill today. I got to do this, and this today. How about looking at it long term? Again, and not just affecting business, affecting relationships, affecting whichever, what it is that you want in the long term. Like, oh yeah, I'm really getting there. If I looked at myself 6 months ago, I would never have imagined that this is where I would be, and this is what I would be doing, and this is who I'd be doing it with. So it's amazing. And then my last point for today, before I open it up for questions, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about gratitude, your gratitude practice, what you want to do, or if you've got questions for me and my business, hey, then you could totally do that. But the last point that I have for this lovely Instagram Live is, what are you not grateful for? Now, I'll say it again, but what are you not grateful for? And I understand it's completely counterintuitive to everything that I was just talking about. However, there's some, let's be honest, there's some not so great things that happen, whether it's at work, again, in all different parts of your life, with family members, financial stuff, things can be tricky and not that great. So instead of focusing your frustration at those things or attempting to push them away, let's take a look at them. So for example, last year I had this water store that I was working with, and I was like, yeah, super excited to work with them because one of my products, I'll show you, it's a dual-sided water bottle label. So it has a quality on the front and then a matching affirmation that you see through your water. So I was like, oh, I'm working with the alkaline water store. Their people get it. I don't have to worry about like conveying like the value and the purpose of my product. Yeah, it's amazing. And instead of seeing all of the red flags, all of the red flags that were around that business deal, from just not feeling respected in the conversation, from noticing the way that the manager and the owner of the store was talking to not only his employees, but other people in the store. I was so focused on, this is going to be something that's going to support me right now. I need the money. Like, just give him the stuff and it's going to be great. Like, everything's going to work out. And of course, with me not listening to myself, within about like 6 or 7 months, not only did I never get paid from that deal, the store closed down and I never received my product back, even though I asked multiple times for my stuff back. So some people may look at that and be like super salty. I know I was for a very long time, like Lowry's salty, let's be honest. However, one thing I'm really grateful about that particular situation is it was a great reminder for me to listen to myself and not just be like, okay, I'm afraid of this or I'm not sure of this, but listen in a different way, like listen to my gut. And we all have these amazing internal GPS systems. And I feel like there's been so many times that we've practiced turning them off, but going back to, okay, I know that this is something that I want, but is it right? Is it right for me? Is it right for my business? Is this really going to support me? Yes, I see you. Is this really going to support me? And instead of going from the space of scarcity, I need this, like this has to happen. And I find that whenever I make decisions from that place, that it doesn't work out. And it's a different way, I guess, of doing business decisions. But so many people do decisions from your head versus from your heart or from your gut. I want to flip this up on its head and have people start making business decisions from that way. Like, for thousands and thousands of years, we have been driven from our internal GPS. Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it you want to create? And you go ahead and do it. No, you don't worry about, and this is not a millennial problem. I'm just going to throw this out there. You have to go to school. You have to do this, and this. Like, we've been indoctrinated into doing X, Y, and Z. And then they're like, and then you'll be happy. But so many of us are getting to this space of, no, like, you're doing all these things that you're supposed to do to be successful. And when you get there, you don't feel great. You don't feel good. You don't feel happy. You don't feel excited. And we forgot, and we haven't put the value on, how do I feel happy every day? How do I feel excited every day? I feel loved. I feel cherished. I feel appreciated in this relationship, in work. But if you're not, then you know it's not a right fit. And don't hold on to like all this stuff that's going on right now. Like, what if it could be better? And focusing on that. So pulling that all back, going back to, what are you not grateful for? Has there been situations, like bad situations with relationships? And I've got a couple that I could certainly talk about. However, it again comes back in retrospect, seeing that there's so many times that we know internally, we know that something's not right. And okay, now I'm going to learn from this, that I'm going to choose into listening to myself. And I'm so grateful that this happened, because without this, I couldn't have learned this lesson. I couldn't have learned to appreciate myself some more. I couldn't have learned to value how I feel, value my opinions, value my thoughts. And again, wrapping all of this up, that when you learn to have gratitude and appreciation for yourself, that's where you have a different way of speaking to people about your business, about yourself, about your life, going into relationships. And you'll see it, like looking back, when I was like 19 or 20 and dealing with some of these dudes out there, you're like, oh yeah, let me just do what I need to do. Let me just be with this guy. Like, oh, what does that look like? And then now that you're older, you're just all like, wow, I cannot believe that I did not value myself enough to be all like, this is not a situation that I want to be in. However, you don't know that unless you've done it. And then in retrospect, that's where a lot of this stuff comes up. So again, appreciation. And then again, going into business deals. Like, I'm sorry, I'm really excited. Going into business deals, especially if you have your own product. How are you going to price yourself accordingly? How are you going to be able to pitch to different investors or people and tell people about your business if you don't value yourself, if you don't value your work? And in doing that gratitude practice, it allows you to see, you know what? I am a big deal. I am worthy of dealing with these people and these people and these people. I am worthy of having all the things that I say I want to have. You know what? I think I'm going to have a jet, in a couple weeks or in a couple months or in a couple years. The things that you say that you want, you can have them if you feel like you're worthy, if you're appreciative, if you're gratitude, like if you've got all this in there, if you feel you're worthy of it, you can have it and you can attract it to yourself. However, if you haven't practiced that gratitude layer and that appreciation layer, it doesn't allow you to grow in that particular way. So that's pretty much all I have. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Thank you so much. And I love all the messages. I'm attempting to do both at the same time. And I thank you so much for your amazing appreciation. If you have resonated with this message in any way, throw up some Wakanda signs on me. I need this right here. Throw me some heart emojis. I'm loving on you. Make sure that you join the 2190 gratitude challenge. This is something that's going to be continual. It's going to be amazing. And hopefully if they love me, then I'll be able to see you guys again in this sort of aspect. Yes, I see you. Yes. And of course, make sure we're going to be putting up a post. If you like gratitude, if you like appreciation, of course, I'm completely biased, but one of my favorite products to practice that is my journal. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll see it because it's linked in. It's in the story. It's PleaseNotes. So please is in please and thank you. Notes is in notes of love. You can win this particular journal. And why it's so great, it's not just a basic journal. The first 20 pages guides you through writing out things you love about yourself. Appreciation. Deciding who it is that you want to be with your own affirmations. Appreciation. Gratitude. Then going into, I'm grateful for, oh my God, appreciation, gratitude. Again, taking a look at your life from all the different aspects and deciding who it is that you want to be. And then here, the juicy goodness. You asking yourself all the stuff that is the most important to you. Your heartfelt dream. Like, what have you not allowed yourself to do? What have you not allowed yourself to risk? What do you want to leave behind so you could do it in the here and now? And every single page has a different affirmation or inspirational quote. So I've got some great quotes in here from people like that have inspired me. Michelle Obama, Serena Williams. I've got Drake. I've got J. Cole. I've got Marianne Williamson. I've got Brene Brown. Like, amazing people. But the most important thing is that every single page, and I've heard it again and again and again, that as you're writing, you get the best quote at the bottom. And it's exactly what you need. So please visit PleaseNotes. Hey. And then also make sure that you stay tuned because we're going to be giving away these hustle kits. You're going to get one for you and a bestie. But the hustle kit basically includes everything you need to get started. You get one of these journals. You also get one of these amazing water bottle labels. The dual-sided with the affirmation on the inside. So good. And then you also get one of the mirrors. So it's a mirror decal. You can put it on your walls. You could put it wherever you want. And so when you wake up every morning, you're just all like, yes, I'm amazing at everything and anything I do, versus, oh, I drank too much, or oh, today's going to be not so great. And then you also get some of these sticky notes. The sticky notes, every single page has a different affirmation. This one says, life loves me. There's also ones like, I'm legendary. I'm a gift that the world gets to unwrap. Girl, you are. You are a gift. You better be that gift. and a couple other things, some tools, some techniques, some great videos. And so again, make sure that you stay tuned so that you can go ahead and enter to win one. Make sure that you pop over to PleaseNotes and follow me and slide into my DMs because it's me and I'd love to have conversations with you. If you have any questions about appreciation, about gratitude, about creating a practice, about PleaseNotes, about anything, I mean, about my hair, feel free. Like, it's a great time to have that conversation. So I'm here and I'm waiting and I'm looking and I'm so, oh, thank you. What is it? T Fuller 8078. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're so amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, Judy. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Terica. You're also the best. There is a little delay. I've never done an Instagram live before, and I've noticed how much of a delay this is. It's kind of crazy. Anything else around gratitude, appreciation? Hi, how are you? All right, guys. Well, you guys are amazing. Thank you so, so much. Yes, no, thank you. And this is why I do this. Like, oh my gosh, yes, thanks, Rosa. This is why I do this, because this is what I love. This is what I'm passionate about, is people just really stepping in and noticing that life can be different if you decide that you want it. If you feel worthy enough, if you feel amazing. Thank you, Mariah. I am amazing. Thank you. And so please make sure you follow me on PleaseNotes and stay tuned for the giveaway. Slide into my DMs again if you have any other questions. And I'd love to stay connected. I love to stay in contact with you. And you're amazing and you're worth it. And I appreciate you. This isn't just bogus. I appreciate you. Okay. Mwah. So much love. Twine. Okay.